What is good with y'all, man? Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know what y'all watching. Y'all are watching the show of shows. It's like, no, I'm making it seem like I'm kicking off WrestleMania or some shit. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We are unscripted, uncut, unfiltered, and most importantly, we are unbiased. Now, you know I got my ears to the street, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. I'm talking to a whole bunch of my good subs. I'm talking to a whole bunch of good people here. I'm talking to a whole. Let me tell you something, man. I am for the people because of the people. And because of that, I got to talk to a bunch of people with a bunch of knowledge on things that sometimes I feel like I got a lot of knowledge, but y'all be surprising me. And this guy right here, oh, he knows what the hell he be talking about. I want to introduce y'all to my boy Christian. What's good? What's up, man?
What's good? How you doing today?
What is going on with you, brother? Man,
Oh,
let me tell you something. I mean, my subs, right? A lot of them,
uh-huh.
they know what they talking about with their music, but we've seldomly talked, music sometimes when I have some opinions that I share on Instagram. I see you in my comment section a lot, and you say a lot of knowledgeable stuff, man. You got a good ear for music. So this interview, this podcast, this episode, I'm hoping I learn something, man.
All right.
But for starters, man, tell everybody how you found out about my channel.
Just like, what's that guy you did? Phyllis? I found
Uh,
you from Amir. I found you from Amir.
Amir, that's right. You be the fourth person that say that. But yeah, Amir, right. So did you find out about me? Was it during
It was 2020 when you did. It was 2020. I was working at one of my old jobs, and I saw YouTube live, and you and Amir were talking to each other, and then you did your podcast.
okay. All right. Yeah. A lot of people got their introduction to me through the podcast. Um Initially though, it was that first live stream that we did on his archive channel that he turned into the podcast channel. They
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of people did get a bad introduction of me. I'm sorry for that. For those that did, I was a very different person back then. But yeah, no. So yeah, okay. Shout out to that. You still watching me?
Yes.
Okay. Shout out, shout out. He's like I always say, I hope that man's still doing good with his channel. I think he's closing in. Does he have his 100,000 subscribers yet?
I think so.
Oh, does he? Okay.
But
Congrats to that. Shit. Congrats to that. I don't really tune into the channel as much. I don't really watch too many YouTubers other than In the Clutch and a few gaming channels. But yeah, no, definitely shout out to that man. He's been doing this for a long fucking time. So 100,000 after all that work put in, that definitely is a reflection. You know what I'm saying? The way he records videos, hell, you know, he talks like he has a million subscribers, and he has the influence of one that has a million subscribers. Y'all would never have guessed that man had as many subscribers as he did. So shout out to Amir once again. But
mhm.
um, yeah, shit. What who are your favorite hip hop community YouTubers? Give me a top five real quick.
Okay, Amir. Well, that's not. If I'm being honest, that's probably like the main one, and you that I'm watching. Well, before I started watching you, I also know Intensify charts. I know a little bit of what's it?
Shout out
Was
to
it
Intensify Chart.
Goalie Boy? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Goalie Boy and some, and then I mostly don't really pay attention to that, but when I'm watching some stuff, some, like there's Abdul up next. I mean, he's not really a hip hop YouTuber. I mean, he was at the time, but he mostly does reaction videos now. But my favorite series is when he does his tech. Well, I don't use watch TikTok, have TikTok, but when he does this on his YouTube Shorts, he be like, "Send me a screenshot of your playlist, and I'll let you know if you're valid for the aux or not."
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice series. I've never. What's his name?
Abdul up next.
Abdul up next. Okay, shout out to him. That's a really good that's a really good idea. Not that I'm gonna steal it. Not that I'm gonna steal it. Shout out to him though. But if you see me doing that, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna say you're the innovator. All right. That's all.
Uh, all right.
Shout out to him though. Shout out to everybody you mentioned on there. Shout out to Intensify as well, my Malaysian brother, man. And you said Gully Boy as well. Of course, he's in and out of the, he does his movie, his TV and movie stuff as well. So he's got a lot to juggle. Before I started doing the two channels myself, like the lifestyle stuff and the music stuff. Oh yeah, if it's just music, man, you feel like you're doing a lot of work then, but then you start talking about two things. It's like, yeah, you're liable to get burnt out fast. But shout out to everyone you mentioned, man. That's a solid list. Who's your favorite? Sounds like Amir's your favorite.
He is.
Definitely, he's a solid choice though. Yeah, he's got a solid repertoire of stuff that he does. So shout
Yeah,
out to him.
that. I don't know if he's gonna watch this, but here's the thing. Um, when I started watching him in 2019, and then I caught on to his channel since. And
What was the first video you watched of his?
I think probably the double XL rankings freestyles or ciphers.
I think a lot of people got their introduction to him through that. Yeah, that's how me and my brother used to look and watch his videos. My brother couldn't stand him after a while because he hated how he talked about certain people, but I was hooked, and then that's when I started to I told myself to react to some of his videos, and then yeah, we met through that. But yeah, that was yeah, double XL stuff was legendary. Yeah, but
Yeah.
obviously you don't want.
And can I ask you this?
Oh, go ahead.
Has it Amir ever told you about him almost blocking somebody through Instagram?
No. If it was after 2022, I wouldn't have known. But nah, he's not in liberty to tell me either. He's definitely
Oh,
yeah. Nah, yeah. Nah, that's his.
well, I'm not trying to put him on blast or anything, but when when I talk when we talk about when me and my well, most mainly my cousins and my coworkers would talk about music. I would ask about a song or an album, or if you listen to this person.
Right.
Yeah, since I found around 20 March 2020 when I found out he did response to his DMs, I actually got into it. Yeah, and it only went on a couple of months. Well, he did say in his honest opinion that 95 are, but mainly I would ask about the albums. Well, mainly albums because that's the number one thing I always ask.
Right. Right.
And one time, well, after the next month, he was being honest and saying that he was flattered that I was interested in his opinions on these kind of stuff. But when I DM him, he would be close to not answering.
Yeah. Well, he's a busy guy. Trust and believe me, man. He's not gonna. And he's a pretty honest guy too. If he doesn't want to talk to you, he's pretty adamant. Doesn't want to talk to you. But it's not on a big time and type of thing. The guy just legitimately, he either has a lot on his plate or, on it. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes, he just doesn't really want to talk. But
Well, I wish he would
it's,
have
it's, it's
said something like that because actually the last time I DM'd him, cause he he said I was being a little excessive.
yeah.
And I
Well,
don't,
yeah. I'll be honest with you.
well,
He is pretty honest when it comes to his to people that subscribe to him. He doesn't really care for all that that fanning shit. He doesn't like fanboys. So, if you were a little too aggressive talking to him, he definitely
I was not aggressive at all. I mostly asked just I would mostly just ask questions.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. He's
I mean,
yeah.
well, he never heard my voice, so but but yeah, that's why I chill. But
uh,
then he said this. Any other YouTuber would have blocked me, but he asked me to relax, and I did.
Okay. Well, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I be careful when it comes to YouTubers. I mean, like, yes, like you said on your last podcast, you're a normal person, and I talk to you like a normal person, but that's when I try to relax. Because actually, at my one of my first jobs, I actually met a lot of rappers.
Oh, really? Well, who'd you meet?
Okay, I'm gonna name a rapper, and I'm gonna name, but I know we're doing a music interview, but if you like to know some other celebrities I've seen, tell me right now.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that in DMs, man. But who are the rappers that you met?
Okay, I've seen NBA YoungBoy.
Oh,
I I met Boosie. I met Anthony Hamilton, and I met one of the guys from New Edition. Now I'm gonna tell name the rappers that I met, got a picture with, and if you like to see them in the DMs, I will just hit me up. I got a picture with Common, Ja Rule, Jada Youngin, Juice World, Kirk Franklin, Beanie Siegel with Young Chris, Rich the Kid, DJ Drama, Sway Lee. Okay, who else? DMX, Biz Marquee, and Jacquees.
okay, okay. These are concerts or meet and greets, or you just running into these people.
At the airport, I would run into them.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I definitely got to see that Juice World picture, man. Rest in peace to him for sure. But yeah, I definitely got to see that picture. But we'll get to that after we done with this podcast episode. Um, but man, shit. Speaking of which, speaking of rappers, man, how do you feel about 2024 as a whole for the rap community?
It's crazy. Well, rest in peace to OG Mako, Rich Homie Quan. Okay, Enchanting, Fat Man Scoop, and who else? Beat King. Yeah, rest in peace to these people.
Definitely. Rest in peace to every single one of them, man. I hate seeing a lot of these rappers die before the age of 30 and before the age of 25. The Enchanting one really speaks to me, man, because that one just really hit me. But yeah, definitely rest in peace to every single one of them, especially OG Maker who passed away recently. So yeah, that shit
Yeah,
sucked. And he passed
yeah,
away.
that was crazy. I
Yeah,
mean, like, I know he been through a lot. Like, I don't know if you heard in the following years, but in 2015 he had that car crash, and in 2019 he battled a flesh eating disease,
yeah,
but he overcome those stuff. But he must have went through depression.
yeah. He had a tough life. He definitely had a tough life. He definitely had to battle for his spot in this world. But ultimately, I guess he decided he didn't want it. But it really sucks. On one of my last podcast episodes, we went more in depth on talking about mental health and stuff. So, but I'll reiterate here, man. Y'all need to reach out if y'all need help with things, and y'all can't just bottle shit in. Y'all gotta let people in. Y'all gotta let
All right,
people in. You gotta let yourself be able to express these emotions. You can't just sit there and let these things, just happen to y'all. So speak up, man. Speak up, and
yeah. And
don't.
speaking of mental health, I would like to let y'all know my mom's a therapist. She is a running. She owns her own company, Real Talk Counseling.
Oh, okay. Shout out to that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shout out to that. That's wonderful, man. She's an advocate in helping the world become a better place. So yeah,
Yes.
definitely shout out to your mother, man. And shout out her, what she does again, or how to reach her.
Hmm.
Uh, does she have name?
Yeah, she has business cards.
Okay, all right, cool.
If I can get my hands on one, I would take a picture of it and send it to you.
For sure, man. When you do, while I'm doing what I gotta do with this episode, I'll put her credentials and whatnot in the description box and make sure people are able to reach out to her so she can get some type of business. So, people can reach out and make themselves better, man, because that's the ultimate goal in life. We try to make each other better, build each other up. So definitely shout out to your mom once again. Very, very beautiful work she's doing. But again, man, so I mean, how'd you feel about the whole, I'll say the first half of because I break it down into two parts this year.
Okay, shoot.
Before the Drake and Kendrick beef and after it. Like before, I think it started in damn July or June or something like that. So yeah. How we feeling about the start of the year for rap music? Do you feel like it was a little slow? Do you feel like it was well paced? Did you like what people were dropping? What's up?
Well, I would say I would. It was well paced. I mean, like, yeah, I'd have checked out some good albums and some good singles and some good music videos, and probably checked out some more artists.
Okay, okay. Who would you say your favorite artist was to start off the year?
I would have to say Future with We Don't Trust You.
Yeah, yeah. He took over the rap universe for a second. Yeah, but it's still to me, honestly, yeah. No, Future, I feel like was carrying for a second up until that Kendrick verse, and then that's what really just made the whole rap universe kind of shut down a little bit. It was just all about that beef for a second. Did you checked out the Drake and Kendrick beef? What was your whole takeaway from that?
It was crazy, but now after watching a short video, an animated video on Drake's song "First Person Shooters" with J. Cole, saying saying that is it K Dot or is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league, and it and it was great. And I do like these three. I actually never thought anything like a big three of anything. I would never have that kind of thought.
Oh, so you don't think there's such thing as a big three in rap?
I ain't saying that. I just never thought. I didn't know what that is at first.
Oh, so you didn't think it was Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole?
Yeah, I didn't know what. I mean, I like these three, but my big three personal, well, Drake. It would be Drake, Eminem, and Ti. They're
T.I.
the main.
Okay. That's a you don't hear that one too much.
Oh
But
yeah,
why
because I
T.I.?
heard he
You
just
still
retired from winning a case.
yeah, yeah. I forgot all about that. Him and Tiny stay in some type of drama. Yeah, that's true. So, but yeah, oh wow. Yeah, so T.I. for sure. Wow, I was having a conversation about trap the other day and how Future, I believe, was the greatest trap artist of all time. I know that Ti also is a trap artist, and also a Southern trap artist at that. Do you think he's still king of the South or
Of
no?
course.
Because
Well, of course. I mean, like we don't know who's going to take that title. I don't know who else could take that title besides Future or Gucci Man, but yeah, that if growing up on him, that would be the king of the South, in my opinion.
oh, okay, so you're saying current day Ti still has that reign? He's still king of the South.
Yeah, for now.
Okay,
I
I don't know. If we talk in the South, you got to consider artists like, the Migos. You got to consider,
of course.
you got to consider Future. You got to consider most of them Atlanta rappers like Young Thug. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
but
yeah,
did you hear
but
Young Thug got out?
I definitely saw that, man. I definitely saw that. Yeah, you think he's gonna have a good 2025? Because I
I
don't
hope
believe.
so. Yeah, it could be a good to back. It'd be a good way to bounce back from being in jail for like what 2 years or three
It's really
or
felt like 2 years. I feel like it was. It could have been as long as 2 years, possibly. Possibly. It might have been 2 years, honestly. I didn't keep up with the time, but yeah. Nah, yeah, he was in there for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I would say 2 years for sure. Yeah, for sure. But no, he's out. I personally believe that he's got a high expectation coming out to make some good music because ultimately I think that's what a lot of people wanted him released for, the music. It's not really because they thought he was a good guy or anything. I think most people want some of these artists free, like Tory Lanez and all that stuff. They want them out for the music. So hopefully, Mr. Young Thug can deliver. But speaking of which, so it sounds like you're a fan of like the Southern artists and whatnot. I mean, you said Eminem too, right? He was in your big three.
Hmm.
How'd you enjoy his year this year? Did you enjoy his new album?
I like it. My favorite songs is Houdini um, and there's a couple of songs I heard too, but I would say my main favorite song right now is Toby with Big Sean and Baby Tron.
Oh, okay, all right. I don't hear that one too much. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. Speaking of which, man, 2025, man, predict for me who you think is gonna have the best year next year.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Maybe Young Thug, and I would say Kendrick because
You think Kendrick's gonna keep his foot on the gas pedal? He ain't gonna let up.
yeah, he's already on top with Not Like Us and his recent album.
Yeah, Squabble Up has the world in an uproar right now. I think that's everyone's favorite song at the moment, as far as Kendrick songs go.
Well, I heard Squabble Up. I watched the music video, but I think the one I heard the most right now is TV Off.
Oh, okay, okay. You
Yeah,
said
you know
you
that song. Dun, 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 mustard.
yeah. So you said you didn't hear the song, but you saw the music video.
Wait, I did see. Yeah, yeah, I saw the music video for Squabble Up.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. So damn. So Kendrick, Young Thug. Oh, all right, all right. What about the women? Which one of the women you think is about to go off next year?
Maybe Lotto.
Oh, that's it for.
May,
Oh, okay, all right, all right.
maybe Tia Corinne, or maybe Cardi B.
I'm hoping Cardi B drops her album. I would like to see her drop that second album because everyone's waiting
Yeah,
on it.
yeah, me too.
Definitely. Tia Corinne's a good one too. I can't fuck with Tia Corinne right now because she cheated on me with Rob Stone. So she's cheating on me. Right. If you listen to this, Tia Corinne, I'll never forgive you. You won't return my calls. I called you enough times this year after this expose. You've ruined me. You know.
Well,
I
you
just,
said she was with Rob Stone.
yeah, I think she is with Rob Stone at the moment.
Oh, I haven't heard. I haven't heard of him since. Wait, did Rob Stone make that song "Chill Bill"?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's him. I do think that's him. Yeah, Rob Stone. Like, what's up with that, Tia? You could be with a hit maker, but you wasting your time with Mister you know what I'm saying, 2017 hit. No, you need to be with you know what I'm saying, the man behind the top podcast at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. But that ain't me, I guess. Uh but yeah. So who's your least favorite rapper from this year?
Sexy Red.
Oh wow, that was a fast answer. What you don't like about her, man?
Dude, I tried to get into her music, but I just can't get into it.
What you think is stopping you from getting to her music?
The way she sounds.
You don't like the sound, how she what was it? Her lyrics or is her voice?
Probably her voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of does it for me too, man. Honestly, it's her voice and how she behaves and stuff, and her influence. But yeah, man, I don't know. That's yeah. So, shit, it's safe to say you would like her to fall off next year. You don't want anyone listening to her music.
I mean, that's them. That well, her music got nothing to do with me.
True, true. Her music is for a target audience, and I don't feel like either of us are her target audience. We two big ass black men, so no, she ain't talking to us. But her music is played for the club, so if you're in a club, then I guess the music is for you. But shit. When it comes down to the nitty gritty, right? Share an experience this year where you felt like rap was kind of going too slow. Because I've seen a lot of people talking this year about how rap was kind of quiet. But then I guess by the end of the year, it kind of just speed up a little bit because you got albums from Tyler, you got albums from Schoolboy Q, you got albums from Kendrick, obviously. There's a bunch of artists that by the end of the year they kind of just started dropping masterpieces.
Hmm.
So by at any point this year, do you feel like rap was kind of moving too slow, or did you always feel like, yeah, this is a good year for music?
Mm, I think it's a decent year, but me personally, I would say I would say the 2010s era was my favorite era because that's when I was a teenager and when I was younger back then. Around my time in high school is when I got deep into music.
Right. Okay. Okay. And then you had mentioned to me that you also listen to other genres. But I want to ask you this real fast. How do you feel
Sure.
about some rappers collabing with Morgan Wallen?
There's other stuff I have heard. I mean, I heard of Morgan Wallen before this year, but I think the only person I know who did a song with Morgan was Lil Durk.
Right. And I feel like some people have said that that opens up the floodgates for rappers to kind of collab with someone like him. It feels specifically bad just because of the racial tirade that he was on once upon a time. And while people say he's asked for forgiveness, it's just the principle of it all, where he felt entitled to say that. Do you feel like it sets a good precedent for Lil Durk to make music with him? Do you feel like other rappers should be able to make music with Morgan Wallen, or should it just be something where it's like, yeah, we'll sweep this under the rug. It's okay. He's forgiven.
Mm. All right. Can you repeat that, please?
Do you feel like rappers should forgive? You feel like the rap community should forgive Morgan Wallen and be able to make music with him, or do you feel like they should be able to say, "Oh, hey, you can't be saying the N word. You can't be
Oh, of
racist
course.
towards this."
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, if you're not black or any part of black, you have no business saying that word. I actually listened to the song once, but they must have edited it out or something because I didn't hear him say it. I only heard the song once, though.
Oh, no, no, no. He didn't say it during the song. Morgan, he had said it during like it was years ago. He said it to some, like, obviously he said it to a black person, but
Oh,
yeah, he said it on two separate occasions and an argument.
ah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You crossed the line over there.
right.
Well, if you unless you apologize, please, and say that you don't mean that, you didn't really mean to say it. All is could be forgiven, but you should know. But you should know better than to say that word.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. That's so you feel like rappers shouldn't be making music with him right now, or you feel like they should kind of forgive him?
I would get right now. I don't have a saying for that, but if it was me, If I was a rapper, I would give him a couple of, maybe like a few years till I can forgive him and decide to make a song with him.
Yeah, but I think that did happen maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So you feel like that's enough time for people to basically go, oh, okay, well, he's apologized and he's tried to, fight for forgiveness. You feel like that's enough time for rappers to say, okay, well, I mean, but they're
Yeah,
different. To me, in my personal opinion, there's just a difference, some people mean it when they say sorry, and other people just say it just so people can hear that they said sorry. So, do you feel like he's genuine within his apologies or no?
well, I didn't hear his apologies,
Now that you
but
mention it, I didn't either.
he might be genuine. He might be genuine.
Okay, so you think rappers should be able to make music with him?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right then. How you feel about artists, making music outside of their genre? Like MGK made some rock music for a second. You feel like that's cool for them to do that and come back?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like some people want to go outside their comfort zone or try to be like versatile. Yeah, that's the word. Versatile.
Now,
Yeah.
I asked that question because of the whole Post Malone situation this year. How do you feel about him basically alienating rap to go do country music?
I mean, like he wanted. I know he wants to try something new,
But
so I guess he tried that out.
according to him,
But
he never wanted to be a rapper. Like he never wanted to be labeled as a rapper. He always,
yeah, I heard.
yeah.
Actually, I heard that at someone's video. But yeah, he was more. Yeah, he was more of a singer than a rapper when I first heard of him.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, so do you feel the rap community should forgive Post Malone for what he did? Honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't think so. I think he really hurt us by doing what he did. Um, he he went out of his way to become one of rap's biggest stars, even if he didn't want to be labeled as a rapper. I mean, you listen to the beats, you listen to his lyrics, you listen to the tempo, you listen to the flows. That's all it was. It was rap at the end of the day. It was rap or it was borderline rap. It was pop rap. But ultimately, this was a guy that, wanted the, basically the rap universe to at least recognize him. Even if he didn't want to be known as a rapper, he wanted us to know who he was. So he succeeded in that, and he sold many, many records. He had lots of eyes on him. Probably the most eyes I've ever seen out of a rap star in a long time. Um, he did it. He successfully became a megastar. He did, and then all that just for him to turn around and do this rebrand this year, or him just basically saying "fuck it." Like I am country. This is who I've always been. I'm not a rapper no more. So ultimately, I don't feel like I don't feel like he should be forgiven. I think he should stay on that side. I don't think he should be seeking forgiveness. I think it's over. That all this doesn't mean he's a bad person because he has one of the coolest personalities out there. But doing this just made him look very weak, in my personal opinion. But I want to ask you, do you feel like Post Malone should be forgiven for basically cutting ties with, the rap community?
Ooh, oh, good question. Now that you mention that, well, it's going to take a long time for us. When you say stuff like that, it will probably take a long time for us to forgive it because, like you said, he was one of the biggest rap or melodic rap stars, and to say and that you don't want to do rap no more, you just want to move to country. That kind of hurts.
Definitely hurts. So you don't think he deserves forgiveness?
I ain't saying maybe not at the moment, but maybe like I said with Morgan Wallen for a couple of times, maybe like sometime we might forgive him.
So maybe in a few years.
Yeah.
See, I don't agree. I don't think it should even be a few years. I think he should just be a villain for us. Like, I don't think what he did was something that, it's not accepted. At least not my personal opinion. He's somebody that took rap. He took all of us for fools because a lot of us enjoyed his music and enjoyed what the like the person we thought he was. And he wasn't actually that person. He was just doing that just to gain some sort of attention. And he got all the cosigns and the notoriety and the infamy for associating with us. All for him to say, no, 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 I'm not with those guys. So no, I don't think it should even take a few years. I think he's personally just a villain to us now. He picked his side. He even denounced one to do this for the longest. So that's how I feel about that. But I want to pivot off into another question then. Um, how do you feel about the hate that white rappers get? You feel like it's justified, or you think it's you feel like it's going too far?
Oh, yeah. I actually talked to one person at one of my jobs. He claimed like he that he don't listen to white rappers, or they saying, and another person at one of my old jobs, like they saying rap music is more to us black people. Uh, but I mean, like anyone could be a rapper, but as a white man, you just can't say certain words.
Yeah, I agree. As long as you ain't disrespecting us as a whole, as a race, then by all means rap. Especially if you can rap, then go ahead and do it. But I want to play a game real fast. All right.
All right,
Now it's nothing too difficult. It's something pretty straightforward, I'd say. I'm going to say a term and you're just going to fill in the blank. Now, who is the most overrated rapper this year?
overrated, sexy red.
Okay. Oh wow. Straight out. Who is the most underrated rapper this year?
Ooh, this year, Baby Tron.
Baby Tron, huh? Okay, okay.
Actually, actually, yeah, Baby Tron, and I also like that Mexican OT.
I stopped listening to him as much. Yeah, but yeah, that's a cool one too. Okay. Next megastar.
Next megastar, probably. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one because there's lot of rappers I have been paying attention right now. They're on top right now, but I would say Glorilla.
Ah, that's the answer I was looking for. Big Glow. I love her. I love Glorilla. Y'all know this. Yeah, I like that answer. By the way, Glorilla, if you ever watch this podcast, me and Tia Corinne are no more. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying? Shit, I don't understand that Memphis talk, but you know, yeah, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We can listen to some good music. Yeah, I guess that's how y'all say it down there in Memphis. Music. But yeah, shout out to Gorilla man. Um next rapper to fall off is
Ooh, ooh, this is a tough one.
I mean you have a few candidates, some
I
some
mean, like,
really good rappers that had weak years this year.
gotta say the ones that might be in jail right now.
Go on ahead.
Diddy.
Titty. I don't really even think Diddy was I don't even think he was really on as far as like modern times go. But yeah, I mean technically, yeah, he shit. He don't really got nothing to bounce back on. Not no more. He's gonna be gone for a long time if they hit him with something good. My answer really here would have been Ice Spice or the baby. Both of them really just look super weak. But yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking. I wanted. I could have said Ice Spice because that fart song is not really it.
Yeah, all the little poopy shit she was talking about. Her whole album was kind of bad. What about how about this one? Two rappers that should make an album together are
Well, I heard 50 Cent and Eminem are down to do a joint album together, but let's see. I was th- what about Travis Scott and 21 Savage?
oh, that could be nice. That could be good. That could be fucking. That could be something else. That could be good. That could be some album of the year shit. Okay. Uh, worst rapper this year other than Seki Red.
I have to say Ice Spice.
Damn. Hey, that's a good one. Worst song this year.
I don't know because I mean I heard bad songs, but I can't name any song that is worse right now on the top of my head.
Shit, you don't want to go Thick of It by KSI and Trippy? Or
Oh, I never listened to that song, but I heard people saying it was bad though, so that's why I didn't want to listen to it.
what about Think You the Shit by Ice Spice?
Of course,
Oh, okay. All right, that's what you're going with?
I guess.
All right, all right, all right. Worst album.
Ooh, I'm definitely gonna have to say Ice Spice for that one.
Wow, Ice Spice all around, huh? Damn, Ice Spice, you hear that? You ain't doing it right. Um, okay. What about best album?
We Don't Trust You.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Um, hmm. Breakout rapper of the year is
Breakout rapper,
yeah.
as in new artist.
Yeah, or somebody that really got a lot of attention this year that didn't really have any before.
I would say Boss Man D-Lo.
Okay, okay. I'd have assumed a lot of people would have said Dochi or yeah, Sub Baby, if I'm saying his name right. Yeah, but yeah, Boss Man, he's definitely got himself a lot of attention right now. Personally, I like Big X, the plug. He's really nice.
Oh yeah, I like Big X too.
Yeah, he's pretty nice. But yeah, Boss Man's pretty good. I look forward to seeing what he's gonna do in 2025
All
because
right.
personally, I'm not all the way convinced yet.
All
But
right, and okay, and well, speaking of Big X and Boss Man D-Lo, I know you shared your thoughts on your YouTube channel about the double XL cover, but well, who would I don't know if you watched the cipher or the freestyles or not, but who do you think has the best freestyle?
as far as this year went,
Mm-hmm.
um, best freestyle. Personally, I think all the women really did their job. Scarlett, Lay Banks, they all really did a wonderful job, man. So it's between the ladies. Personally, I liked Mexican OT as well. He did a pretty nice job. Other than them, I mean, if it's between them, I'll probably give you Scarlett. She was pretty poetic with hers. Of course, she's always going to be somebody that tells a story, and I'm somebody that leans towards substance over, just nonsense. If you
Yeah.
were to ask me the worst, like the worst overall freshman, I believe it was what the fuck's his name? Cash something.
Cash Cobain.
Yeah, Cash Domain. He's absolutely fucking dog shit to me. I do not like his music. That man can, yeah. I hope somebody breaks into his house and destroys his damn recording equipment. That shit is fucking a travesty. That shit is bad, man. That shit is what the dude say. John from Tennessee. That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves. Yeah, get the fuck off the airwaves, bro. Like, that shit is not good. That dude was trying to rap
Okay.
that Cardi shit during the fucking freestyle. It's like, what are you doing? Like, come on now. But
Okay. What about the best cipher?
that cipher, that's a good one. That's a good one. Once again, them same couple people did pretty good, my personal opinion. Uh, hmm, I can't truly remember them, but the one I can remember the most off the top of my head was Scarlett. Scarlett just did and Lay Banks did pretty nice too, if I'm not mistaken. The rest of them are kind of hazy to me. This double XL seemed pretty weak compared to a lot of other ones, but yeah, because a lot of the names they didn't really translate this year.
I would say.
Richard Mary did fucking awful too. I want to make that known. He did fucking terrible. He,
Oh, are you talking about him walking out the cipher?
yeah, that was some weak ass shit, and then his freestyle was fucking trash too. It was bad. So yeah, yeah, he lost some points for that dumb shit. His beats are good, but man, come on, this is not how you showcase
Wait,
yourself. This is why I believe
wait.
Double XL should always be a showcase for what you have planned for the future. You're a prospective great. You're somebody that's supposed to be on everybody's radar as far as rap goes. This is who Double XL. Double XL has a bunch of their reputation is still pretty solid. It's not completely destroyed yet, but it's still pretty solid. It holds up. People still look out for this Double XL cover. So with that being said, you can't tell me that with all those expectations that you go in there, you say what you say on a fucking freestyle, and then you're the first person in Double XL history to do one, think it's trash, and then just walk out. I forget if he said the beats were bad or whatever the case was. I don't remember. But you either just don't do it at all, or you do it and you stick it out. Hell, Moray, he had some written shit, and then he just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go off the top. And although it wasn't the greatest, I respect that he stayed and he risked his reputation being destroyed by doing that. Richard Mary, you already really didn't rap substance in your music, and you sat there and just said, "Oh well, I'm not even gonna use a written. I'm just gonna leave." Like, bro, just sit your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking pull one of your damn songs and freestyle that. Like, how hard it was that to do? Put that in your cipher. Like, bro, you don't have to try that much. For the fact that Cash Cobain had a little more effort, just it hurts. Because Richard Mille before that was all right. After that, I'm just like, man, you suck. Like I actually stopped fucking with him after that. But Double XL is supposed to be opportunity for those people that are picked. If you're not picked, then you get it out the mud like everybody else. But Double XL is supposed to be a stepping stool for some of those rappers to be seen. Some rappers they get shown a little more after Double XL, like Tierra Whack. Like she gets shown a little more. So it's supposed to help you. And then when you do shit like that, why would anyone want to watch you? Why would anyone want to check you out? It's different for rappers like Lil Mosey and Coi Leray. They had absolutely horrible performances, but they were already kind of established before that point, so it didn't really matter too much. But you, Richard Mary, no one truly knows you. A lot of them rappers, no one truly knows y'all, and y'all shit the bed like that. Like for them to still be kind of relatively unknown, like without the few good performances y'all had, y'all would have been just as bad as 2015. Like y'all that bad to me. Like that's not good, bro. Like y'all got to step it up. That's just how I feel about it personally.
Okay, in my opinion, I would say that Mexican OT had the best one.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. I, I mainly enjoyed that flow switch he did on in the middle of his verse.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, speaking of the beats, um, who you, who's your favorite producer on Double XL?
in history,
Uh huh.
um, that's good. That's a good one. I was a little upset by Pierre Bourne. I thought he'd do a little better. Um, Sunny Digital probably is my favorite one personally.
Okay, but which year though? His beats in 2017 were good, really good.
Yeah,
His beats in 2018, they were all right.
yeah,
But did
I
you
like
hear that?
2017 a lot. I actually listened to the one that Kamaya rap Cap G and I forget the other guy's name.
PNB Rock?
Yeah, PNB Rock. Rest in peace of PNB Rock that they all rapped on. Yeah, I love that beat a lot. I
Yeah.
actually freestyle on it all the time. But yeah, no. Yeah, it's just it's pretty awesome. Sunny Digital did pretty good. Nick Mura was okay. Um
Wheezy?
Weezy was decent.
Actually, before you continue, I would like to say the one, the third one, the beat, the one that Babyface Ray, Coach East, and Kali rapped on was my favorite beat.
Okay, okay. Well, I have to listen to that again. The worst one in my personal opinion so far was probably definitely Pierre Bourne. That first beat was all right, but the second one was so basic, so fucking basic.
Okay, what
Um,
about Jetson?
Jetson, what year was he?
2020.
2020.
Jetson made another one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He no, he was decent. He was all right. He did his thing. Yeah, he was decent.
And
Remember that
what
was
about Southside Beats?
Southside. He was this year, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, nah. I wasn't a big fan this year.
Well, the first, yeah, I would say I like the one with Maya the Don, Bossman, D'Lo, and Big X the Plug. I like that one more than the beat that Scarlet, Blade Banks, and the others were on.
Oh, that's the you just reminded me. She was the one I really liked from this year. Maya the Dawn. She was incredible. She also had the best freestyle in my personal opinion. She just had no the best cipher. She had so much grit and she was talking so much shit. I loved it. Um, but yeah, no. Other than that, the beats this year was just absolutely just lackluster. So, but yeah. Oh, my favorite definitely has to be Sunny Digital. He was nice. Uh, I forget who it was. I think it was who the hell was it for 2016?
Oh, DJ Drama.
Yeah, yeah, I liked him too. I like
Wait,
him a lot.
wait, oh no, he's not a producer. He was the DJ.
Okay.
And and I think Kodak Black and Lil Bozy is the reason why DJs don't DJ the cipher no more because they be dissing the beats.
Yeah, right. Okay, okay. The shit. Let's see. Hell, you got a story? It's story time. I'm trying to think of a topic because I always like to go off the top with my topics.
Okay.
Name a time. Name a time at one of your jobs where you felt like you had to fight somebody, or somebody had you fucked up to the point where you had to like yell at them.
Oh, actually, I kind of well, I haven't gotten to a fight since seventh grade, but actually,
Okay.
one dude trying to come after me. Like I was walking around making runs. Then there was one dude, one older guy, talking about I was being too close to him. Like accusing me of playing with him. Next time I was gonna punch him. Then he tried to shove me, and I shoved him back. Then we started yelling at each other. Only one of the cooks witnessed it, and he tried to hold me back. Then our boss took us both outside and talked to us. So it wasn't that much. It was just a short time.
Right, right. Okay.
But, I would like to tell you what happened on my second to last day at the airport before my official last day before I had surgery. There was this one lady who works at Starbucks. She would go order a veggie burger because I heard she told me she was vegan one time. But some of the people didn't like her because she has an attitude. One day she ordered a food. She had a food. She One of the servers had the to go plate on her hands, and she just snatched it off. And then she talked to two of my bosses and told them that she can't get served here. And then they were trying to talk to him, but what I heard from one of them, he said that she said that you old and you're gonna die alone. And then she came in and out, yelling and cursing, causing a scene at the entire restaurant. And then by the fourth time she came back, the cops were already showed up, and I heard she was escorted outside the building.
Right. Oh, that's all that happened?
Yeah, actually, one of the cooks was about to fight her.
Oh wow, damn. She was just public enemy number one around there, huh?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Um, well shit, I'll tell a story of mine too, I suppose, about the same topic. Um, So, I remember being at this warehouse job, and of course, y'all know if y'all work at a warehouse, you know all the guys like to flirt with all the girls. So it didn't matter how they look per se. They could be, skinny and ain't got no body really, but pretty, or a pretty bad bitch body and all that. It doesn't matter. You could not have no real good qualities. They still gonna find a reason to talk to you in there. Um, yeah, no, but I didn't really care that much personally. I was just there to work. I was there to make my money. So, not that I didn't, take a look at things walking around, because at the end of the day, you know, I like me some black and Latina ass, as a lot of us black men do. Shit. But yeah, this is one pretty stacked out girl walking around, and me and her would talk on occasion. It wasn't a case where it was flirting or anything like that, but we were just friends. Um, and it was never hard for me to make friends. I was always able to just talk to people, and that was that. Uh, yeah, excuse me. It was always a case where you know, um I would walk around with her and people would get the wrong picture. You know how it is. Guys can't really, walk around with girls and it just be that. It's always gotta be some extra, assumptions to it. Oh, you must be saying something to her and because she always talk good about you and all this other shit. And it's just like I don't actually care. So the girl's name, for the sake of the story, her name is Jamie. Okay. Um, the guy that actually wanted to be with her was always trying to, say shit to her. But Jamie basically would always come around me using me as like a scapegoat to not talk to him. So um it came to a point where every time she, saw me, they would get to walking closer to me, and then he would always have something like slick to say, like, "Oh, here we go. Y'all about to walk to the vending machine together. I can't walk with y'all. What's going on, man?" Shit like that. So dude was clearly like jealous, but he had no real reason to be jealous. So um I was asking Jamie, I'm like, why don't you just give him an opportunity, like a chance? Because she always said that she liked how he looked and she could see herself with him, but she was clearly playing mind games on him. So in my head, I'm just like, so what? You about to use me to, like, for your mind games? Like, what the fuck is going on? Jamie was cool. It wasn't like, I didn't really want to be around her. Otherwise, I wouldn't waste time talking to her. But it was a case where it was just like shit, you know. At what point is this nigga gonna snap and like get ready to beat my ass over this shit? So one of them days, he did eventually try me because we wound up going on break. I was going to my car, and he had came outside, and he was like, "Hey, bro, let me holler at you real fast." And I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "Bro, I honestly feel like you cock blocking. Like you're actually trying to actively get in my way. Like you don't want me with Jake." So I'm just like, nigga, like I don't have to like get you out the way. If I really wanted her, you would see me with her. Like it don't take all that, nonsense. So he was like, nah, nigga. He's like, I know a side nigga when I see one. Like obviously, you try and play all of us. Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, if anything, she saving you from being a side nigga, cause like she like you, but like she's fucking playing with you. So I started kind of telling Jamie's whole little plan right then and there, just because it's like, yeah, like a dude wants to fight me over you playing games. So it got to that point where I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let's end this little farce. Like let's like fuck all this. So I told him, I was like, hey bro, if you don't want me to walk around with her or you feel threatened with me being around her, by all means, I will stop walking with her if that makes you feel better. He was like, bro, like at this point, like you gonna make me seem like a bitch either way. Uh, if you stop doing that, then she gonna know that it was me that wanted that to happen. And I'm like, so what you want me to do, bro? Because clearly you're. I said this right to his face. I said clearly you're threatened by walking around with a girl that you like. He was like, man, I ain't threatened by shit. What the fuck? Who threatened by what? Oh, and that's what he got in my face and shit. Unfortunately, our fight didn't initially break out, but I pushed the fuck out of him and he fell. That shit was funny as fuck because he had fell into like this fucking water, this fucking puddle, and I think he fucked up. Like he was wearing this fucking jacket that he really was flexing, like this coat. So he fell in the water, so he fucked his coat up a little bit. That he got extra mad after that point. So he tried to make a real effort to try to fight me, but it wasn't happening because there was enough employees around to stop it from happening. So there was always animosity between us up until he left, and then I left. Ever since then, I never talked to Jamie, but she did eventually like tell me oh, I'm sorry all that happened, yada yada yada. Like I'm really not trying to hear it. You almost got me jumped because you want to play mind games with motherfucker. So
Wow, y'all fought over a girl, kind of like that.
it wasn't really a fight. Like he wanted to fight me over her, but I was her friend. But he didn't see it that way. Like when you see if you saw a guy and a girl walking together all around every single day and talking to each other and stuff and like seemingly being real close, you would get that assumption at some point. Oh, there must be either something going on or they're siblings. No one looked at us like we were siblings. I was just tall, dreadhead walking around with a girl with a stacked out body. Like everyone was assuming that I was trying to do something with that. But
That's crazy.
yeah, no, I definitely wasn't. Um, but nah, she definitely wound up apologizing at some point. And then I wound up telling her, I'm like, well, I mean, you need to be apologizing to him because like if that shit would have got, crazier, he'd have got his ass whooped and lost his job. So like at the very least, he just, stopped talking to you and shit. But and here's a side story to all this shit. Guys, stop fighting dudes over girls. Girls, stop fighting girls over guys. If they really fuck with you, y'all wind up together. If y'all already together, it's not worth the fight. If you feel suspicious about some shit, ask questions. But you ain't gotta resort to fisticuffs. You ain't gotta resort to jumping and shooting and all this shit, especially shooting. Losing a life over someone that's not yours or someone that is yours, I don't give a fuck the pretense, even if it's some cheating going on. If they ain't cheating on you with your brother or your sister, don't do it. Don't kill them. Stop all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't take all that. But yeah, that is how my story ends, man. Um uh But yeah, man, shit, this episode was crazy. You got anything you want to say to the people, real quick?
All right. Shout out to my homies, either around the world, actually, yeah, around North Carolina and at my first job, most of them. Shout out to y'all, and I hope that everyone have a good year next year.
Definitely, man. I definitely want to extend that courtesy too. Me and my boy Christian here, we talking on New Year's Eve. So next year or next well, tomorrow, well technically yeah, next year. Tomorrow will be next year. It will be 2025. Um, you know what I'm saying? This year was full of trials and tribulations, but full of blessings and opportunities as well for me. And you know, as far as my channel goes, I'm grateful for all the new people that showed up. I'm grateful for all the old people that stuck around, and grateful for everybody that ever gets to a point where they hear my voice and they, you know, they cherish it and they look for more from what I'm saying. So I want to say shout out to every single person watching and eventually going to watch. It means a lot to me that you spent your 2024, your 2023, 22, 21, 20, any year that you checked me out, first saw me, you know what I'm saying, 2020. Yeah. Shout out to anybody that felt the need to watch me once and told themselves they want to keep doing it. I appreciate it 100% and I will always appreciate it. Um, but you know, yeah, man. Shout out to you, Christian. You know what I'm saying? You're a really cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your support. I appreciate seeing you under the comment section all the time. You're one of the earlier people to show up and give your opinion on stuff. You know, I definitely appreciate you. I hope you keep rocking with me in 2025. I hope to keep seeing you. Of course, you know, I'm gonna check up on you from time to time and see how things rocking. You know what I'm saying? You got a good head on your shoulders, man. So salute to you, man. Shout out to you.
All right. It was a real honor to be part of this podcast.
Most definitely, man. It's an honor to have you. You know, I'm for the people because of the people. But with that being said, beyond in the case, man, what podcast are you on right now?
The Total Unbiased Podcast.
Yes, yes, sir. The Totally Unbiased Podcast, man. We are unfiltered, unscripted, uncut, and most importantly, man, we are unbiased.
Unbiased.
This is me and Christian. We will see y'all next year. We will see y'all later, man. Peace out.
All right. Thank you.